Okay, so today my talk is going to be about makeup or self. I know I talk some of my topics and stuff, they always talk about how you should empower yourself and da da da. Honestly, I don't even know if people watch these, but yeah. So today I went to church with my mom, and even when I hang out with my friends and stuff, I rarely wear makeup and stuff because people tell me that I'm naturally beautiful and all this other stuff or whatever. And I feel like a lot of girls need to feel that about themselves. And I mean, if I do put on makeup, it's mascara and maybe some eyeshadow, but 9 times out of 10, it's just mascara. And I remember the first time I found out about foundation, I was like, wow, that's how people always appear to have clear skin, da 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 da. Mind you, I've had fair skin. I've never really had these huge breakout moments. And just taking makeup over yourself, it's not good. Even if you do have bad skin, all you're doing is clogging your pores. So I guess part of the reason why I felt the need to talk about this was because I feel like a lot of girls lose their self-worth. They lose their value because they sit in the mirror and they try to mimic an image that they saw someone else being able to pull off, or something that they saw they compared themselves to, and their natural being wasn't good enough. So I mean, I'll take that back in some instances, because I will say there are sometimes, I play sports. I would love to walk around in sweats and sneakers all the time. But of course I know how to dress up, but I don't need makeup to set off my outfit. So I feel like a lot of girls need to find a way to really love themselves. And it's easier said than done, whatever, but you also have to surround yourself with positive people, because if you surround yourself with people who always find negative in their own looks, always find a way to put you down or try to change who you are, it's not good for you. Clothes are nice, high fashion is nice, labels and stuff, but it's not the end of the world. And I remember somebody called me high maintenance. And I was like, you think I'm high maintenance? Really? Because I didn't view myself as high maintenance. And when they broke it down and explained it to me, they were like, well, I wouldn't say that you're materialistic in the sense that you need materials and all this other stuff, but I will say that you value labels, like you like nice things. And I was like, okay, I can understand that, because yes, I don't like to walk around in rugged clothes, but I honestly, you gave me a pair of sweats, some sneakers, I will be fine. But of course, sometimes I like to look nice and dress up, but I don't always get caught up in, oh, I gotta have the newest Jordans, or I gotta have Gucci or Dolce & Gabbana. Excuse me. Just all of that stuff. People try so hard to be someone else or to fit this image that the world has projected to us. And I like the fact that slowly modeling has turned into, people aren't stupid. You show us this model, yes, this is what people think: skinny, tall, long legs, eats crackers and cheese. But after generations of people trying to live up to this standard, they started saying, that's not me. I can't do that. That doesn't look like me. So I credit those women who are bold enough to stand up and say, that is not me. And they're not ashamed to be who they are. They're not ashamed of their own skin. And makeup, it's nice, but 9 times out of 10, it'll break you out even more. It won't even blend in with your skin. Some people don't even know how to put it on properly. You do your face, you forget your neck, so you got 2 different tones going on here. And sometimes people just want to see you. And if you can't be in love with yourself, or if someone says, ooh, you should go put on some makeup, what is wrong with yourself? What is wrong? And I can't say, oh, I'm the prettiest in the world, but I'm happy with the way that I look. And I think part of that has to do with my parents. And I thank them so much because I've grown up being taught about knowing myself, loving myself. My dad will tell me you're beautiful. So I don't need some young boy telling me you're beautiful. My mother wakes up and say, like, it's a mindset. So if you don't have those people in your life that are telling you these good things, tell yourself. Because although, yes, I am grateful, I say it over and over, I'm grateful for my parents, because I probably wouldn't be as strong as I was if I didn't have my parents. But at the same time, I feel like I'm at that age where, yeah, my parents say it, but I can just say, all right, that's just mom and dad. But I have to continue that myself and continue to train myself to focus on bigger things than how pretty I am or what category or scale I'm on. Like, I love every inch of myself. And the parts that I don't, I work on. It's not a matter of society wants me to be a certain way. It's what I want for myself. If I want to be more fit, I go to the gym. If I want to eat cake, I eat cake. So I guess the moral of this topic message is, don't allow makeup or clothes or people to hide or cover up who you really are. Because then you're just piling up more and more over yourself, and you start to lose yourself. You start to try to focus on an image that you can't obtain. The more you try to put on makeup and get this perfect skin, the more you try to put on makeup and get these smoky eyes. Sometimes, yes, it's appealing. I can say that I've seen people that have transformed from sneakers and sweats to a dress and a gown, and I'm just like, dang, like, okay, I see you can work it. There we go. But you shouldn't lose yourself to all of that. It shouldn't be a, oh, I can't leave the house without putting on a face. Or, oh, girl, I can't take a picture. Let me put my face on. You're wearing your face. You're born with your face. Wear that. So, like I said, this message is just about self-worth and self-acknowledgement and loving every inch of yourself, and try to surround yourself with people who are positive. They don't necessarily have to speak to you directly saying you're beautiful or complimenting you daily, but just people who are not speaking negative things, because those people who are geared to only speak negative things, or who all, like, negative people drain me. I cut those conversations quick because I don't like it. I feel like you're making me sad. That's like when you see people cry. Sometimes for something that's really tragic, sometimes you feel sad even if you don't know what's going on. So when you're around people who are negative, you just bring yourself down just from being in that environment. If you don't believe me, try it out. Hang out with some positive people. I guarantee you, your mindset and your self-credibility, your self-image, it'll start to change. And I remember one time somebody told me, when you wake up in the mirror, when you wake up in the morning, go to the mirror and just say, God, help me to see what you see in me. And I guarantee you, if you slowly start to work on these little things, I'm no preacher, I'm no queen of self, but I can vouch for it. I can tell you, it works. So, just love yourself.